It's not just a call. It's a warning.
The decisions we have to make. We've got a little meal here, a little meal time pre-workout. It's Monday, it's back day, it's like day 70 I think. Feedback from Jansen with the last check-in photos was I need to focus more on my back width. So my back density has improved massively. The density in my upper back was a huge weak point for quite a while. I'm gonna try and move myself. The upper back, my upper back was in the density of my upper back and the thickness of my overall back was a big weak point for quite a while. So I'm gonna focus on a lot of pull downs today now that that's now a strong point. You know, we're constantly back and forthing because I'm not really big enough to have actual weak and strong points yet. You know, but we got beef and rice, pineapple, pre-workout, water, pull down focus back day. I feel really good. 99.2 kilos this morning. By the time you watch this, I'm gonna be like fucking 105. Stacking on weight really fast, stacking on an abnormal amount of strength. And it still bewilders me that people would refuse to listen to my advice because I'm giving you every single answer to do what I'm doing, which is eat 6 meals a day, eat before you train, eat after you train, eat around when you train, sleep well, pump sleep supplements so you're out cold for 7-8 hours a night, stay well hydrated, have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 liters of water a day, and then move some weight. You know, when the body is adequately filled, you'll be able to perform adequately. You'll move a lot of weight, you'll recover well, you'll sleep well, and you'll grow really fast. It's phenomenal the rate of gain people can make when they start actually doing things properly. But none of that's important. What's important is me eating this meal and then having a nice little back pump. I'm a little bit sore in my lower traps, upper traps, and the rhomboids. And I think a back pump will fix that nicely. But I'm gonna slam this meal. I'll see you guys out on the gym floor. We're gonna get this shit done. Alrighty, time to get started. It's a little bit after 10. I'm gonna do a wide pull down for a set of 8, and then a more technical set of 12 to 15, or maybe 20. So normally I do the weird neutral grip pull, but I want to focus more on stretching my lats out and pulling them in to focus more on the width. So I'm using this nice little curved attachment here. This one feels really good. It's kind of like the optimal width for my shoulder and collarbone width. So I got a nice little contraction through the lats. I'm gonna, instead of hitting the full stack today, drop it a little bit down to 110 and try and go into a fully stretched position. Let everything stretch out, pause, and reset every rep. So I go for a really aggressive full range of motion, 8 reps, instead of like a 80% range of motion, 8 to 12, that I would normally do with a max stack. And just want to keep my lats firing the whole time. I don't want them to relax. So that's the priority here in terms of focusing on the weak body parts, is we keep everything a bit more technical instead of just kind of ballistically moving weight. Got a nice little camera all set up as well. So in terms of all your lat pull downs, this is the god tier setup. This is what Jansen corrected me on because I was close but I wasn't quite there. What most people do is they'll slide their legs all the way under here like this and have their legs all the way in front. But the issue with that is you can swing back like this and you're doing a row, not a pull down. If you instead get your toes underneath your butt, pushing your hips in, your hips will keep you locked in as part of your quads still under the pad so you won't get pulled up. And then you can pull in a perfectly vertical line and keep everything as vertical as possible. It's a vertical pull, so why wouldn't you want it to be vertical, you know? We want to minimize the degree of angle as much as possible. Vertical pulls stay vertical, horizontal pulls stay horizontal. You know, it's in the name. It's not that hard. All this stuff's common sense, you guys just forget it. Alright, let's go for a nice technical set.
It took just 24 hours for us to lose control of the city. Tonight, Gotham's relying on one man to save us all.
strange V attachment where it's like angled, sit balanced, angled down like that. So we'll use this. If you take the carabiner off the cable machine with the attachment, both your IQ and your body weight are probably under 100. I don't understand how anyone can do that. It literally must be your first time in the fucking gym. Retarded. That shit was heavy. Let's go back off at 80. Same way as lat pulling actually. Keep it nice and balanced. I don't understand how you guys can train back for like 2 hours plus. My back workout's like 40 fucking minutes. There's like 5 movements you have to do. And like, I'm 3 working sets in and I'm already exhausted, my back hurts. I don't actually understand how you can do anything more. Either I'm very, very weak, mentally and physically, or you guys are very, very strong. But it's not like a good kind of strong, it's like retarded strong, it's like retard strength. Monkeys throwing around 5 kilo dumbbells. That's all it is. I certainly feel like a small fucking gorilla. 100 kilos, man, still somewhat lean. Man, I cannot wait to cut again. Bulking is so fucking depressing. At least I'm strong. Let's talk about intra-workout hydration. Comment below how many liters of water you drink while you train. Because I'm probably a good 2 to 4 depending on the day and how I'm in the gym. And I probably need a good 4 or 5 of me before I start training. And then I'll have another 1 or 2 on once I get home, cool off a little bit. Maybe another 3 or 4. You know, I think realistically anything under 6 liters of water just isn't enough. And to all you weirdos and freaks and sick men that say you're having like a glass of water a day, you think it's enough because it's all your body's used to. It's like your body doesn't know what it's like to feel good, and that's why it's not asking for it. Its standards are so fucking low that it just accepts a glass of water a day. It's like a guy that's been shut down all night and goes home with a fucking 2 out of 10 whale at a bar. He just doesn't know how good it could have been. But you know, I'm staying well hydrated. I keep my body's standards for itself high. And look at the results, man, they speak for themselves. Worst case, you drink too much, you piss it out. You drink not enough and it fucks everything. It fucks your appetite, how your muscle looks, your performance, how you feel, your mood. Well, just drink fucking water. Best advice I ever got, 70-year-old guy in the gym, comes up to me, and I'm already pretty built by this stage. He's like, you want to get a fair bit bigger? Another meal a day, buy a 2-liter water bottle, which is what I got right here. Carry that shit around with you, drink the water, eat the extra meal, train harder than last time. Some random 70-year-old dude at some gym, like an hour away from where I live. Bloke knows nothing, but what he said was facts. Big water bottle, big meals, big weights, big muscle. It's basic math. One more back off set. I think I'll hit this one and then a little bit of T-bar, another pull down, and then a low row. And for the low row, I'll just do a pump set of like 30 reps. Keep getting blood into my upper back. Traditionally, I don't like using straps for my pull movements. because I really want big forearms, and then I swear to have big forearms to grip heavy stuff. But I just find for some machines, pretty much all the ones I use, if I have straps on, I find it a lot easier to drive through my elbows, and I can almost entirely relax my biceps, tense with my forearms to grip it, and then just drive with my elbows and squeeze my back. Sure, I hit failure way earlier, but it's because my back's hitting failure, not my arms. So I see it as a complete win. You know, there's no point in not using straps and having my biceps hit failure, and then or my back hitting failure and then my biceps taking over, or my biceps hitting failure and then I stop the movement. It's quite optimal to use straps. But I do still believe in trying to, you know, be self-aware. If you're using straps, still try and grip them as hard as you can for as long as you can. Don't rely on them the whole way through, rely on them when you need them. So on this one I'm just going to focus on keeping my elbows nice and flared. So I'm going to use the 45 degree on the T-bar, or the Y angle, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to, from here, flare my elbows out. That's how I like to bias my lower traps, rhomboids, and rear delts. And what we'll do is we'll hit a heavy set of 8. More than 8, we got 8 last week. 10 maybe. And then I'll jump on the last lat pull down and we'll finish up on that. No, we won't finish up on that. We'll do like 6 exercises. Fuck. 6 exercises is a lot of volume. I might have to reevaluate the priorities of this back workout. Might not be hard enough. Might be too hard. Too much volume, too hard, not hard enough. Oh, it's too late for this, man. It's getting close to 11 o'clock. It's pure gibberish. Ready? Look at this. There was only 8, but I feel like I'm not in my right lat, and it will not fucking contract. It's just all my trap pulling. So I think I'll knock it down to 30 and try and again focus on the stretch, because that seems to be very priority number 1 right now in terms of my mobility. Got an alright pump, but I just wish my upper back would fire harder. My lats are far too dominant, and my erectors are far too thick. It makes contracting my rhomboids and lower traps very difficult. I actually reckon most of you don't know what the fuck a rhomboid or lower trap is. But I'll tell you this much. Base pulls, T-bar row, but with the right elbow placement, low rows. Underrated for back development. Those 3 exercises, do at least one of them, for me, at least one. Every time you finish your back day, if you haven't done one of those 3, I'm gonna fucking hunt you down and find you. And I'm gonna force you to do them until you've got the biggest lower traps in the real rhomboids and rear delts in your fucking gym. Do one of, if not all of, those exercises for a monstrous back. Alright. Pump is dying very quickly and I need to revive it, so I'm going to do the last set of this technical, this weird machine that I've been eyeing up that some guy's just sitting on, and then a low row. Fuck. Same bullshit. Traps are firing too much. Time to move on. This one's a little bit funky, but it holds a special place in my heart because it gets the one part of my upper inner back, which isn't even lat related, so it's really weird. But it gets the one part of my back firing really fucking well. So it holds a special place in my heart. Same deal, pretty light, 2 plates. Just really want to focus on the squeeze on this one. I'm actually not going to go 400 motion because I want to keep tension in that one spot on my back that's really weak. So that's the priority here. This might be too heavy. I've done 4 fucking exercises, 8 working sets. That's a lot already. My back feels pretty tired, but I'll just do what I fucking can, you know? And then we'll go into a technical set. I'm literally just going to try and go into like cramp, and then I'll low row, and then I'll fucking take my clothes off.
Light hits the sky. not just a call. It's a warning.
The decisions we have to make. Singlet might look too small, but it is in fact a 2XL. Man, that was a good workout. I feel decently built. I just don't know what's visible on camera and what isn't, because I can see the blurred lines due to how wide I am. But improvements are coming in. Slowly but surely, you know? What if I pull that shit real tight? Does that make me look bigger? Am I like Alex Eubank yet? Just kidding, I don't have to Photoshop. I already know I look big. The difference between me and everyone else, I get told I look bigger and better in person. They are the opposite. A little bit of side boob. Anyway, that was back day. Go try it for yourself. Go build a back like mine. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Make sure to check out Emerald Labs link down below for all the supplements I take. I had the pre-workout today. It was a little bit of taurine, a little bit of pump pre, a little bit of electrolytes, some other bits and pieces. Very tasty, very nice, very effective. APEXX gym gear for some of the shorts around my leg days. Leg day with the next video. We're gonna do some hamstrings and some deadlifts. I promise I'm gonna fucking film it this time. I've forgotten for like 4 weeks. Link to the online coaching form down below. Put in an inquiry. If I like the look of you, I'll get back to you. Again, follow me in the media, TikTok, IG, all link down below. Like and subscribe, helps me, helps support the channel, pushes these videos to more people. I'll see you guys on Wednesday in 2 days' time.